Hi guys. I am here in my art studio with Alycia, and she is going to tell us about her mud kitchen that she just brought to us. I'm going to take a picture of it and show it to you in a little bit. She's going to tell us a little bit about Tinker Garden because we are building an outdoor classroom, and I'm collaborating with other people in early childhood development so that I can revamp my program and create a curriculum that is more outdoor based. So do you want to tell us about Tinker Garden and what you do with Tinker Garden?
Yeah, awesome. So I'm a local Tinker Garden leader in Livonia, and it's just play-based educational learning outside. And with COVID going on, we brought that to our own yard, and that's kind of when we started making mud kitchens. It was all inspired by Tinker Garden. You know, they can be as easy as a slab of wood and some bowls and tools and dirt, or you can kind of put it together, and we built, a nice big one, and it's been really awesome. Our kids love it, and I can't wait to share it with some more kids.
What's the name of your Facebook page?
I have Alycia's Outdoor Classroom, where you can go to find Tinker Garden activities. I post a lot of ideas and pictures, and then we have AB Mud Kitchens that you can find to order your own mud kitchen.
Awesome. I am so excited about this. I've wanted a mud kitchen for a long time. I study all different kinds of curriculum, and I have had an outdoor classroom before, but honestly, I kind of went back to my indoor art studio. But now with COVID, I really have to we're going to be outside, and it really motivated me to get all this space out here and to be able to collaborate with other people who have an outdoor curriculum. Because what I want to do with my program is, and I'm excited to check out your stuff. So what I want to do with my kids is have everything be items that are renewable, recyclable, and items that are in nature, so that when they're, generally speaking, when children are playing with toys, they're touching a lot of toys, they're cross-contaminating, they're all sharing toys and things like that. And then I have to bleach a lot of toys, and then it's taking care of all the things, which I don't mind doing because I am really interested in keeping the kids safe. But if we are doing the outdoor mud kitchen, the curriculum that you have a lot of natural-based materials. So
less is more. Most of our materials we pick up from the ground. They're rocks, they're sticks, a lot of the beginning of class is coming and collecting nature items, and that's what we used to do our classes with. So very little do I bring myself. It's all what we find, and it's amazing. You don't have to pay for stones and rocks. You don't have to pay for it. Yes. It keeps your kids far more entertained, using their imagination, and buckets, rakes, sticks, rocks, leaves. A fun activity I've done is get leaves in a 3-hole punch or a little punch and have them make their own confetti.
Oh my gosh, and that's a great way to work on their fine motor skills.
Exactly.
So and I'm all about sustainable things anyways. In my preschool program, I use a lot of recycled materials, and I'm all about nature because I think kids, there's also that innovative thinking that happens when you're using with nature-based materials. And I really think that, it's pretty obvious that with our environment, the way that our environment is right now, we need to be raising kids who are thinking about the environment and are thinking about using things creatively and innovative thinking. And
Absolutely.
It's just so, also being outdoors. Kids need to be outdoors. With all of the anxiety and stuff that kids are dealing with right now, parents are dealing with, it's so nice for kids to be outdoors. So I want to collaborate with other teachers like you, so where you can share each other's information to help moms and dads that are at home and they have to figure out how to do the homeschooling thing. For me, homeschooling that's just my jam. That's what I do.
Right.
I've been
but it's hard for a lot of us that it's not our jam.
It is. But I think once you get an idea of how the philosophy works and how you can use things so give me a simple math activity that you would do with your in your Tinker Garden with the kids. Or maybe, do you have 3 ideas? Because I know as teachers, literally I can look at something and come up with 5 different activities like that. Because, we work with kids so much.
Yeah, it's less, I guess I don't often think of it as being a math or English, or it's more of working on cognitive skills or motor skills, trying to work together. I guess a simple math one would be, I like to use pulleys a lot. So tie a rope to a basket, put it over anything, and it could be how many potatoes do you fit in the pulley, how many is too hard to put up, can you put so many in?
Absolutely.
Stuff like that. But a lot of times I just kind of give materials and come up with a scenario to get their minds rolling, and then see wherever they might take it. You know?
Well, yeah, I mean, and there are other things you could do too that I'm sure, like things like more or less and comparing weights and comparing sizes of different objects outside.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
So all that stuff is naturally happening when
Absolutely.
you're working with the kids. I mean, it's like you're always, you're creating all this, you're giving them all these opportunities, and it's all open-ended and it's not like we're sitting down saying, okay, we're going to do this. It's like, here's all the stuff. What can you come up with? And then as the children are working, there's like that ongoing conversation that happens.
Absolutely. I didn't even think of it that way. No, but you're right. Exactly.
Well,
That's
yeah,
awesome.
because I know like when you and I were talking, and you were just talking about how much you do with the parent education component. And that I think is really important for everybody that's in early childhood development, especially now as we are, helping to educate parents and empower them so that they know how to create a curriculum from literally nothing, and also extend the play. Like, so, I mean, I know with my children, when we've done things outside, you give them like some mud and some sticks and a couple things, start singing happy birthday, and then pretty soon you got a pizza parlor, and you've got, food for animals or small world play, and all these things that keep happening. And so like really like thinking about how all of that, the math and literacy just evolves throughout the natural play that's happening. So parents don't have to feel like they have to like plan this crazy elaborate curriculum.
No, you don't. It's happening organically when you just give them the materials and let them run naturally.
And so much less stress for you as a parent and as a teacher, and less stress for the children.
Part of it is being educated as a parent of what to look for and what is education, because it might not feel like it initially. It might seem like, oh, well, they're just stirring mud with a stick, but to be able to really step back and see what skills they are working on. So I think part of that is educating parents that like so much simplicity is still education for your
Exactly. Kids. Absolutely. That's one of my goals. And I just changed my daycare my page was the Daycare Diva, and I felt like that was really confining. Now it's Geraldine Ralph Studios, because I really want to focus on art through creativity and showcasing other moms who are rocking it at this motherhood thing and finding ways. Like, I think it's awesome that during COVID, you're like, okay, well, we're on lockdown, so let's create something, right?
Yep.
And that's
start a new business.
Start a new business. Why not?
Perfect time.
Revamp your old business, start a new business,
exactly.
Educate. And like for me, and I saw your little guy. How old's your little one?
He'll be 2 in September.
2 in September. So yeah, I mean, when you have a little one, for me personally, like being able to create a business that allowed me to be the kind of mom that I wanted to be, and that I could, encompass my child and my family and all of that in one. And I think that's what's awesome about moms that are in business is we are hustling and we are out there and we're thinking, okay, how can we create the most magical, beautiful childhood for our child and still be a boss babe and still be an awesome mom. So I think it's great that you're doing that. So how many different kitchen designs have you come up with so far? Because we designed, well, you and I we collaborated.
Yeah, so
we collaborated. I was like, I know what I want.
Just one sink and a couple hooks and a shelf. Now we've evolved into 2 sinks with a shelf and a couple hooks, and then you can add burners and knobs, which you were the original for trying that out. Yeah.
OG.
And so now, I mean, we're open to custom designs and ideas, and so far.
You know what I think would be really cute if you had like either like a chalkboard or maybe like name plaques for certain kids, like the Ralph Family Kitchen or something like that. I have a daycare. Mine's for my early childhood program, so I wouldn't put necessarily anything on there, but that would be really cute, like little add-ons.
Some custom signs and stuff like that.
Yeah, I always want moms to add on. So every time I talk to a mom that's in business, I'm like, I have like 5 different ideas for. I'm not going to do any of those things, but here's 5 different ideas to expand your income. Yeah, right? Because that's what we want. We want to have. We're boss moms, man.
We're open to new ideas.
Awesome vacations, create beautiful things for people, and a magical childhood for the little ones that we love, right?
Absolutely.
Awesome. Well, I'm going to add a picture at the end of this video of what my beautiful kitchen looks like. Because, everything in my yard is kind of torn up right now because I'm working on just revamping my whole play space. But thank you for coming, and I will be putting a link in the bottom of our video so you guys can find her kitchens, and they are awesome. It's really beautiful. I'm super excited about it. Also, it has waterproof.
Yep, it's waterproofing. So, I would say maybe put a clear sealant on it every 2 years or so. But other than that, I mean, ours, the puddles pool on it, so you can see that it's not soaking into the wood, and you're able to wipe it right off, or just let the water flow off naturally. So
Awesome.
It'll last.
All right. Well, thanks for coming, and I can't wait till my kids see this. They're going to be so excited.
Thanks for having me.